What's up, Paul? Ron Paul, Civil Constitution. What's up, guys? Alright, so I'm trying to think about where we are in this whole thing and what we're going, where we're going. And apparently we're going to convention. I think it's time that people make their plans. I'm going to drive. I'm driving from Maryland to Tampa. I'm interested to see if they use this bill that they passed in the HR 437 or that's 347. One of those. I think it was HR 347. That basically states that wherever the Secret Service is, they can basically shut down free speech. There's going to be a buffer between us and the politicians now, as there always was before. Coming up the last 15, 20 years. Ever since President Bush was in office and all the people who cared about not being at war, really cared about not being at war, now it seems like the left has changed. Where the hell have you guys gone? We've been trying to bring the troops home now for the last 3 years, and all we've gotten are more wars, and I don't want to hear no bullshit from you guys. We have gotten nothing but more wars. We are in Afghanistan. We are in Iraq. We have not left Iraq. If you think the Iraq war is over, you're fucking stupid. Excuse my language. We are in Africa. Let's see, we're in the Horn of Africa. Let's see, we are in Central Africa. Yemen. I believe that is Yemen. We're talking about Syria and Iran, so we're just threatening people. Oh, and Pakistan. I forgot. Shit, we're giving Pakistan money and we're bombing them. I mean, they must really love us. We're spreading American values over there. Let's bomb you and give you money. It's time to reassess where we are with Ron Paul. So people need to. He's going to run third party. I just got the feeling that he's going to do it. He needs to do it. The people have not heard his message. Let me tell you what. I live out in this kind of the sticks near a big beach. But you think people here would hear about people. And with the media and the blackout that's happened with Ron Paul, you do not hear about him. People ask about him if they see my bumper stickers. But there is a lot of people that have not even heard his message of individual liberty, civil rights, non-interventionalism. It's people think, oh, is that isolationist? That's crazy, the kook guy? Yeah, the kook that wants to pay attention to the Constitution, that would allow us to go down to Tampa and to protest the RNC, the GOP. The grand old party. Yeah, we need to talk to you about the vote fraud that's going on across the country. We have something to say to you. All Ron Paul supporters, all of us do. We got something to say to you guys. We're not going to vote for Mitt Romney. We're not going to vote for Rick Santorum. We're not going to vote for Jeb Bush. We're not going to vote for Rubio Marco. We're not going to vote for these people. We're voting for Ron Paul for president. And you better be scared once these liberals, these scary people on the other side who are just same people as us. They've put us into two categories. Like anybody in the world could really be separated into two categories, and that duopoly runs our country. So yeah, I'm on the right, you're on the left. You hate me, I hate you. You've got crazy, but you want to help people on the left, and we want to help foreigners on the right with bombs. On the left, you want to help everybody and hand out stuff, and you've created this welfare state. Or on the right, you guys have created a warfare state, and that's what Ron Paul talks a lot about. Then they don't give an inch on those two. Those two states keep getting bigger and bigger, which means that the federal government keeps getting bigger and bigger. The more programs we have, the more useless. That state and federal workers are usually useless. You've talked to great people there, and the reason they're useless is not because they're bad workers and they want to be lazy. Let me get this straight. It is because the bureaucracy above them. If you want to do stuff in the state and you want to go somewhere, you get laid off. It's hard as hell to get fired from a state job or a public job. You really got to screw up. Let me tell you what. If you go in there and start doing work and showing people up, you'll be out of there. You'll be out. Or you'll work you to death. One or the other. So it's time to cut some of this waste. These people know it. And just the fact that that people could take these pensions from the state. I mean, I'd do it if I had one, but I never even looked at working at the state. You know, some of your county governments, that's different. You know, it's not just all government. It's who would want to go to work for the EPA and work with the DEA, you know, busting places for milk, you know, or busting you know, families for having a harvest at their farm. You know, you can't even have what the Pilgrims had. Let me tell you what. Let's just say the Pilgrims and the Indians wanted to get together in 2012 and wanted to get together and have a feast. They wouldn't be able to do it unless that food was all gone through. They wouldn't be able to eat the food. I mean, I don't even understand the reasoning behind it. I saw the thing where the DEA, not the DEA, the EPA and the Protection Services, whatever they are, whichever four-letter bad word, three-letter bad word they are out there, wanted to come in. The people were having a feast. They came in and threw their food away. Threw good food away. Starving Americans, and they're throwing good food away. It makes no sense. So they would not be allowed without permission from the government. So the Pilgrims and the Indians, if they wanted to get together and have a good time, drink some little, you know, homemade wine or whatever, have a feast, a turkey, some greens, some food, some corn, ain't gonna happen. You gotta have permission of the government. Now, if you grow the food, I mean, I forget what it was. It was something like this guy's eggs or something. It was something that this guy had was brought across state lines. Woo! Across state lines. They couldn't eat it, and it wasn't certified. That's what's happening with the guitar, you know, the Gibson guitar stuff. You know, they bring stuff in there, and they haven't been charged. They went in there and took hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and they were never charged. How many federal? Let me ask this. How many guitars they take, and how many Christmas presents do you think the federal workers that went up there and took those, you know, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 guitars got? I don't know, but I'd imagine a lot. Those things, you're not getting those back, Gibson. Let me tell you what, you may get some of them back, but when you get shit back from the government after they've stored it, it's not what you gave them. But this is a rant, and I started off as saying I want to talk about Ron Paul, where he's going to go. We're going to the convention, and we're going to go, we're going to march, we're going to show people. I want people from around the country to be there. I'm driving at least 20 hours maybe to get there, probably a little bit less. Yeah, it's 20 hours to the Keys for me, so we're talking 12 hours to 16 hours, and we all need to go. We all need to be there for the Republic. These scumbags, Mitt Romney and Santorum, are not your friends. They're not going to win. They will not beat Barack Obama. They cannot pull the far left. The GOP, let me one more time, listen loud and clear. You are not a majority in this country anymore. The liberals and independents have you beat. That means in order for you to win the ticket, you're going to have people from the left and the right and the center to win. You're going to need that type of coalition. And President Obama, as bad as you guys have said he's been, the man has done everything Bush couldn't do and more. So, he's also passed some of the worst laws in history. But you think the regular Americans know that? I mean, come on. It's time to wake up. Ron Paul, when he's polled against Obama, he does just as good as Romney, and he has no baggage in his past. People could say, oh, there was newsletters that came out. Go search that. Go look what Ben Swan did. The man is obviously... I don't even care, to be honest with you, if the guy wrote the letters. He has not a racist bone in his body. And I can tell you that right now just by seeing him and understanding what character is and knowing when someone's lying to me or not. And that just comes with age. I'm 31 years old. I've learned a lot. I'm a director of IT, of information technology. You're like, what? A director of it? For a company? I'm no dumb shit, people. Just like you're not dumb shit. You know what people are lying to you or not. Take a listen to what Ron Paul has to say. He's got some amazing things, some amazing concepts that, maybe we shouldn't be off sending bombs into these countries. Maybe we're making more enemies. Maybe we just should have taken our punch and realize that we have gone out to the world. This isn't Ron Paul speaking, this is me. Gone out into the world after 9/11, use 9/11 to push people around even more than we already have. We're in these countries where, we're in these countries, our people my age, I was young, I was 21 when this happened. This is 10 years ago. I've lost a lot of friends over there. My family has people in the military. It's time to come home, and it's time to come home from everywhere, goddammit. It's time to come in, excuse my language, I apologize. I'm riled up. I'm not even riled up, still. It just boggles my mind that people still want to be fighting wars. And there's been polls that said 70% of Americans want to come home. We need to pull out of everywhere. We don't have the money to support billion-dollar bases in far-off countries that do us no good. You know what? They're saying, well, we need that for our security. We are the smartest people in the world. You do not let anybody tell you not. Americans are the smartest group of people. We are not, we are just online with the Chinese. We're just online with the Russians. We are with everybody. You know why? Because we are the melting pot. We get the best of the best. It is time to let that exceptionalism, not our guns and our bombs. Yeah, we make great guns and bombs, but that doesn't win the hearts and the minds. It's time to come home, shut those bases down, repatriate these people, bring them back, bring the troops home and let them spend their money here at home. Let them start businesses. Let's start a new revolution in ideas and thinking. We have what it takes to become the best nation again, to have the best education again, and really just tie it all together. I want you to go support Ron Paul. I'm going to shut this down because I'm totally rambling now, but I want you to support Ron Paul. I want you to look at what he's saying. Look at what the man's saying. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from some Paulite on the internet. You go become a Paulite. This is not a cult. This is a revolution, and I want you involved with it. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I'm going to come speak to you soon. I love you guys. Much love. Peace.